grandkids. Guess what Donald Trump did yesterday? The leader of the free world. We have several cataclysmic crises heading our way. The number one crisis is global warming. We also, under Trump, are antagonizing the rest of the world to the point where some bad shit's about to happen. You know it as well as I do. Some bad shit happened on Easter. But Trump was busy yesterday. We have a story that's developing about a SEAL team, the leader of which would assassinate children for fucking hoots and giggles. I mean, there are all sorts of things going on that would require, demand presidential attention. But guess what Trump was doing yesterday? Was he working on important foreign affairs, environmental issues, domestic affairs, taxes, social safety net, Medicare? Finally coming clean about what the dirty, filthy bastard has been doing for 2 years in the Oval Office? No. What Trump did yesterday was have a meeting with the CEO of Twitter, a guy named Jack Dorsey, because Trump is very pissed off that he's losing Twitter followers. And he wanted to talk with Jack Dorsey to make sure, although I don't think Dorsey convinced him, that this wasn't some plot put together by Hillary Clinton and James Comey and the Democrats to take away his Twitter followers. I shit you not. That's what he did yesterday. Kellyanne Conway, a presidential advisor, said this morning, quote, they had a very productive conversation about keeping the media platforms open for 2020. The president is very concerned about what he sees as losing followers or people being blocked for certain actions. Oh, Kelly fucking Ann, really? That was your boy's main concern yesterday, wasn't it? Kellyanne's comments confirm reporting from the Washington Post online about the meeting yesterday. The Post report said this, quote, a significant portion of the meeting focused on Trump's concerns that Twitter quietly and deliberately has limited or removed some of his followers. According to a person with direct knowledge of the conversation, who requested anonymity because the conversation was private, and quote, fuck, of course. Someone's taking Trump's Twitter followers. This paranoid fuck, can you believe this? Now, I'll tell you what the real issue is. The real issue is this. Trump has nearly 60 million followers on Twitter. I think it's 59 million plus. 60 million. That is about 1 out of every 6 people in the country. Now, followers is a misnomer. These are people, a huge percentage of whom probably just hates his fucking guts. I'm a follower because I want to see what this insane fuck is talking about every day. Or tweeting about. 60 million, let's round it up, 60 million followers. But here's the burr up Trump's large ass. Barack Obama, as of today, Wednesday, has 106 million followers. 1 in every 3.5 people in the United States. Almost double what the paranoid psychotic who occupies the White House has. And this drives Trump fucking insane. I mean, Obama isn't even a citizen, right? Oh my God. So Jack Dorsey had to sit there with this orange orangutan, this ignorant, the most ignorant fucking white man ever, in anything of his age, not just the presidency. An ignorant, honky, oaf, cracker. Jesus Christ. Twitter has consistently denied that it removes accounts for political or ideological reasons. It will remove what are obviously phony accounts. I remember several months ago, maybe more than that, maybe a year ago, I noticed something like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 Twitter followers on our Twitter feed disappeared. We were around 20,000, and all of a sudden, kaboom! We're at 13. Whoa! Wait a minute. And it turns out that this is done periodically to get rid of accounts that are threatening, that are fake accounts set up by Russian troll farm, a Republican troll farm, maybe Mitch McConnell when he's not looking at online pornography. Mitch McConnell sets up these little phony accounts. Anyway, Trump has also floated the idea that maybe he should order investigations into Twitter and Amazon and Google. As far as the investigation into Facebook, fucking A, yeah, I agree with that. Because Facebook assisted either wittingly or unwittingly, I know, Zuckerberg is totally innocent, right? In putting this orange fucker in the White House. So yeah, go ahead, investigate Facebook. But Amazon? See, one of Trump's biggest disappointments in his miserable life is that he's not Jeff Bezos. I mean, who would want to be? I'm sure Bezos is the richest man on earth now. He runs a company that could buy and sell Walmart and still have money left over for the trip around the world 80 times. But Trump will never, ever be anything other than the ignoramus fuck that he is now, always has been, and will be until he sucks in his last cheeseburger and closes his eyes. Republicans have accused Twitter of having a bias against conservatives. Ooh, of course. Everybody's against you especially you Christians. We try to make you bake cakes for queers. Oh my God. Of course you are a put upon minority in this country. You Christian conservatives. Oh, wait. Isn't this a Christian nation? Aren't you always ramming that into people's faces? Pissants. Republicans have accused Twitter of having a bias against conservatives, including at a congressional hearing attended by Jack Dorsey last year. I mean, what do these... Well, I know what they want. These Christian conservatives want every religion on earth to disappear, every political ideology on earth to disappear, except fascist, right-wing Christian conservatism. Everything else can go fuck. And if they can't have that, they're being persecuted. They're being denied their First Amendment rights. Look at Hobby Lobby. Oh my God. They were going to have to provide health insurance for the employees. with companies that maybe some fucking company in East Elbow, Idaho was insuring Hobby Lobby employees, and a little tiny clause in the policy said, yeah, this covers birth control pills too. Oh my fucking Jesus, goddamn Christ. Oh no. Because if that's in there, it's bigotry against Christians. It's bigotry. You fucking people are insane, aren't you? You Christian conservatives. Unbelievable. There has been a push, it says here. What am I quoting from? Yahoo News. There has been a push from some corners of the great unwashed masses, like moi, to remove @Real Donald Trump account from the platform. Get him the fuck off. Why? Because he attacks everyone from Indiana labor leaders to Representative Ilhan Omar, which is a violation of the company's anti-harassment policy. Trump doesn't give a fuck about any law, any rule, anything. If he wants to violate a procedure, a law, a rule, a standard, he does so. And then if he's told you can't do that, oh, fuck, you're against me because I'm a conservative. You want to take my election away from me. You want to give it to Hillary Clinton. Twitter said last month it would not remove tweets that were in the public interest, but would begin flagging messages that violated its terms of service. And in an interview with Huffington Post back in January, Mr. Dorsey declined to say if he would kick this orange fucker off the platform if, hypothetically, President Pig tweeted a call for his followers to commit murder. Jack Dorsey said, but we'd certainly talk about it. What the fuck? You'd talk about it. You'd talk about it, Mr. Dorsey? You spineless motherfucker, you. Are you kidding me? Dorsey's decisions and judgments have occasionally been controversial. For example, last month after Twitter decided to broom that fucking Alex Jones, but then they changed their mind and allowed him to stay on the Twitter platform, Dorsey told one person that he had overruled a decision by his staff to sweep that piece of shit Alex Jones to the curb. He overruled his staff. He allows this fascist pigfucker, Alex Jones, to remain on Twitter, but the Republicans will tell you that Jack Dorsey has a bias against conservatives. There's a bias in this country against Christians. We all know they had to go to the Supreme Court to stop us from forcing them to make wedding cakes for queers. Twitter, the company, disputes the account that he overruled his staff to kick Jones off. Twitter, I guess it's a talking platform now, who the fuck knows? Twitter says Dorsey wasn't involved in those discussions. Jones is currently being sued for defamation by the parents of the Sandy Hook shooting victims. If anybody should be sent way far off into a black hole someplace, It's this fucking Alex Jones. What a subhuman. How can this pig live with himself? Alex Jones had previously settled a lawsuit with the yogurt company Chobani because Alex Jones said that the Chobani company that was put together by an immigrant, I think from Iran maybe, or somewhere in the Middle East, it's great yogurt. We either get Chobani or Fahe. Fahe, is that how you say it? They're both good. But Jones was telling people that Chobani was responsible for a non-existent, that didn't even exist, wave of refugee crime in Twin Falls, Idaho. This is how fucked these people are. Oh, you know that. Alex Jones was forced to apologize for his role in promoting the pizza conspiracy thing. Remember, Hillary Clinton and John Podesta and all sorts of dirty, rotten fucking liberals were running a child sex ring out of the basement of a pizza parlor in D.C. This is how fucking insane these people are. And what happened? A man who said he was inspired by Alex Jones went to the pizza place and fired shots. But he was there to investigate. So that's what Donald Trump did yesterday. He put his hand protectively over his crotch and sat there with a real millionaire, billionaire possibly, and said, "You're taking away my followers. Fucking Obama has almost twice as many as I do." Yeah, there's a reason for that, you numbnut. Fuck you. There's a reason for it, a bunch of reasons. This is how crazy things are. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. You have your choice. You can listen to the ranting with the audio podcast or listen and watch me lose control with a video podcast subscription. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.